Change your diet, change your life, change the planet.
Greetings and salutations. It's day 11 on this journey now, and I'm starting it off with another green smoothie. Check out the previous days if you want the recipe. Okay, when I started this journey 11 days ago, I was deciding whether or not to continue with running raw and whether or not to go for the Empire State Building, which is the next big event on the calendar. Really big event. It's essentially the World Stair Climbing Championships. Huge international crowd, invitation only, ridiculous, brutal mass start that ends up injuring a lot of people, but the media loves it, and it's a New York thing, so they don't change it. But just to let you know what I'm up against in this race, you know, everybody's saying, "Oh, Tim, you're going to win, you're going to win." Well, my goal is to go for victory. That doesn't mean I believe I will get victory. I'm just going for victory. There's a big difference between thinking I'm actually going to win and trying to win. Thomas Dold from Germany has won the race for the last 6 years. The guy's a crazy stud. And in order for me to get even close to him, I would have to break the world record for 40 plus. Last year I was 4th place overall in the race. I was the top American in a time of 11:35. The world record for 40 plus is 11:32. I just missed it by 3 seconds. Thomas runs in the low 10 minutes. He was 1 minute and 25 seconds ahead of me last year. He was 1 minute and 15 seconds ahead of 2nd place. The guy's a beast. My goal this year is to go below 11 minutes. Nobody over the age of 40 has ever done that before. Hopefully I can put myself in such ridiculous fitness that I'll get well below 11 minutes. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm going to train like it's possible. And I'm going to run like it's possible. I don't know what the watch will say when I finish the race, but I'm going to go for it. No promises, no expectations, just a commitment. So that's what I'm up against in that race, and it's going to require me to stretch so far beyond anything I have done in the past. I've done some, pretty extraordinary things on this diet, on this journey, but in order to do what I'm up against now, is going to require a whole new level. Mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, whatever you want to say. I'm really going to have to grow to meet this challenge. I had a conversation this morning with one of my family members about exercising. I'm trying to get her excited about exercising and getting into shape and planting little breadcrumbs along the path to make it easy and fun for her. So I got her a little stair climbing machine, Goodwill. I think it was like $7. And so I asked this morning, I'm like, "Did you use the machine? Did you get on there and do it?" And she said no. But she said, "So I'm going to do twice as much today. I'm going to make up for it. I'm going to do twice as much today." And I thought about that for a second, and I responded with, well, if you didn't have the energy, the motivation, and the focus to do it yesterday, what makes you think that you're going to have the energy, the focus, and the motivation to do twice as much today? And this is what we do often. We set ourselves up for failure. We say that we want to do something. We don't really want to do it, but we tell ourselves that we want to do it. We tell ourselves it's the right thing. We tell ourselves we should do it. As Tony Robbins says, we should all over ourselves. And then we feel really guilty and bad when we don't do it, because we never wanted to do it to begin with. That's why we're not doing it, because we don't have that gravity yet. It's not pulling us in that direction. We have gravity pulling us in the opposite direction. You have to acknowledge that. So we punish ourselves. We make commitments, we set goals, New Year's resolutions, whatever they might be, and then when we don't meet them, we punish ourselves. Well, tomorrow I'm going to do twice as much. So what I said to her was, why not do half as much today? If you were going to do 5 minutes yesterday, and you didn't do that, instead of trying to do 10 minutes today and punishing yourself, which you're not going to do, why not do 2.5 minutes today? 5 was obviously too much. You bit off more than you could chew, so today just do 2.5. And if you don't do 2.5, don't punish yourself. Do 1.25 minutes. And just keep knocking it down in size until you find a size that you'll actually do. Don't punish yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Don't try to make up for a lost day. It doesn't work. If you don't have the energy to get out there and do the first step, don't make the first step even harder. Make it easier. Love yourself. Be kind.